Inhale and reach your arms up high over the head. All right, if you want to start the music, you can. Exhale, bend at the elbows, soften through the tops of the shoulders. Inhale and reach your heart forward. Really open the lungs here. Open the mouth here, exhale. Hands to the heart. Spine is upright. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the elbows, cactus shape. That's it. Take an inhale and open your heart wide. Open your mouth, let the breath go. Let it carry away something heavy. Beautiful, hands in front of the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fingertips to the floor. Very gentle morning forward fold. Hands to the floor. Walk the chest forward. Good. 3 breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the nose. Maybe there's a ujjayi breath you'd like to ignite. You can do that now. And truly welcome yourself to the healing. Right? Let the vibration of the Mahamrityunjaya mantra reverberate through your practice today. Good. Walk the hands in, lift the spine. Make your way into tabletop position, hands and knees. All right, and cat-cow, chin to chest. Go ahead and round the spine. And then soften the belly, lift tailbone up, look forward, cow pose. Again, chin to chest, cat pose, round through the spine, push firmly into the floor, firmly into the earth. Cow pose, soften belly, right? Lift tailbone and look forward. Right. One more time, chin to chest, curl, push, and then soften, look forward. All right, neutralize the spine. So you're doing cat and cow at the same time. Yeah? Good. And if you need to watch Niña for this part, she's going to demo what an one-armed dolphin looks like. So Niña, lower your right arm down. Good. Tuck the toes and lift the hips. Don't have to go too deep here. Okay? And so this is like a level 1 of the one-armed dolphin. And if you like a little more challenge, you can perch up onto the fingertips, thank you, Niña, of your left fingers. That's perfect. I can see you. That's it. Personally, I've been feeling a lot of wrist stress, so I've been thinking of ways to kind of take that off there, the weight. All right, lower left forearm down. And let's just do the other side. So lift up, and then if you like, you can perch up onto the right fingertips. Yeah, that's beautiful. And let's take 2 breaths in and out. Wherever you're feeling this sensation, send a breath directly to that place for healing, for attention. Good. Lower that right forearm down. Good. Lower both knees down. Cat and cow. Perch up onto the palms again. Good. Feel a little bit of release in the blood. Yeah, your cat-cow, whatever that looks like, feels like today. And then let's take the backs of the hands one at a time to the mat. So flip the palm. Yep. And just say good morning to the wrist. Good morning to all the fingers. And while the right palm is flipped over, look at your right palm and like imaginarily like draw an eye. Like imagine there's an eye that sits in the center of your palm. Yeah, good. And then switch. So right palm down, left palm flips over. Look at your palm and draw an eye. And they say that there's eyes in the soles of our feet and in the center of our palms. Yes, so do that. It's a good exercise. All right, now so flip that left palm back down, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Bend one knee at a time. Take a walk, right, into the center of your practice. Every pose we do, every shape we take in this asana practice is a symbol, right? There's a wisdom, a design, so that we can better access, right, this inner space, inner language. All right, downward facing dog, gently reach both heels down towards the floor. Inhale through your nose. Exhale all the breath out. Inhale, come forward, plank pose. Adjust your hands, adjust your feet. Sharpen through the front side of the body. And then go back to downward facing dog, warming up our shoulders. Inhale, slide forward, plank pose. Exhale, down dog, go back. One more time. Inhale into plank pose. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Look at your feet. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Good. And then separate your feet, hip distance or wider. All right, see what feels good, and you can keep your fingertips down. You can hold for opposite elbows. Niña, can you hear me? Sounds like it. Yeah, okay, perfect. Good. And then gently sway, there you go. Like a big, heavy pendulum that knows exactly where it's going. Right? Knows exactly the rhythm. And please switch the other forearm in front if you have this grip, and continue swaying a little left to right. The knees are soft. The whole body soft. Lovely. Heel toe your feet as wide as the mat. Toes out, heels in. Sink the hips. Malasana, garland pose. Hands come to the heart. Good. You go as high or as low as feels good to you today. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 1. Exhale. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Press firmly into the feet and stand all the way up. Good. Heel toe your feet to hip distance or touching. Seal the palms, lower them in front of your heart. Samastitihi. Good. Take a moment here. I ask you to invite your skin to soften. And there's a lot of tightness, a lot of confusion, a lot of ... Everything you're feeling is valid. So let's take a moment here to encourage all the pores of our biggest organ to soften, to get less grippy, so that we may be more receptive to the teachings today. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, fold the body, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Let the head be heavy. Stand up, reach the arms up high. Seal the palms, hands to the heart. Samastitihi. Maybe you say that to yourself. Samastitihi. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold the body. Big inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Keep the soft bend in the knees. Stand up and reach up, the highest you've reached up so far today. Hands to the heart, Samastitihi. Inhale, reach up, Urdhva Hastas. Remember, you have eyes in the soles of your palms. Exhale, forward fold. Let your actions, right, have vision. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Walk your hands forward into downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way down to the floor. Touch down. Untuck toes, curl up, cobra pose. Exhale, just roll the chest down, tap the forehead. We flow like this 2 more times with our whole heart. Inhale, curl the heart up, cobra pose. Tops of the feet press down, good. Exhale, lower down, tap the forehead. Stay grounded. Inhale, curl up. Exhale, tuck toes, bend knees, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Good. One arm dolphin. Lower the right forearm down. Good. Maybe this is enough. You stay here. I'm just going to offer some more options. Option to lift your left leg. Whoa. Good. And if the left leg is up, you want to keep going. Perch up onto the left fingertips. Yeah, and you make the adjustments. Right? There's no like gotta stay in this alignment. So you stay here and you balance in asymmetry. Tune in asymmetrical shapes to find balance in the center. Okay, release the pose. Left leg down. Dolphin pose, left forearm down. Good. And remember, Niña's demoing, so you can always pop up and take a look at what she's doing. Inhale through the nose before we go anywhere. And exhale. Good. Lift your right leg up, so one-legged dolphin here. Good. And then you take the variation that works for you, maybe perching up onto those right fingertips. Good. And take a moment, take a look at where you're looking. And where you're looking can help you balance. And balancing helps us tap into that place of immediate attention, immediate presence. One more breath. Lower that right leg down. Dolphin pose. Lower that right forearm down. Good. Make sure your fingertips are pointing straight forward. Good. All right. Turning on the fire of our practice, walk your feet back, coming into forearm plank pose. Dolphin plank pose. Good. Dolphin plank. Yeah, that's it. I love watching like experienced teachers practice. There's always these little things they do to get into the pose, and it's so beautiful. Inhale, 2. Big exhale. So strong. Stick with it. One more breath. Exhale, lower the knees down, lower the hips down, Sphinx pose. Good, yeah, you're right there. Sphinx pose. Some like Sphinx with their feet together. Some like Sphinx with their legs apart. If there's low back sensitivity, I highly recommend separating your legs as wide as your mat. Press down through the tops of the feet. Pull, claw the mat back as you stretch your heart forward. Good. Today we learned how to separate the noise from the signal and the signal from the noise. Tuck the toes, come back, forearm plank pose. Strong heart here, right? We sit in the fire of our practice. So all this noise, undoubtedly swirling around each and every one of us now, right? Causing a lot of confusion, a lot of fear. How can I act right? How can I speak right? Right? Is even being silent, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I don't want to say the wrong thing. At least that's me. A lot of noise. So we come to the practice. We turn on the fire like you are right now. We sit in this fire. And so we clarify the signal. Sphinx pose, knees down, hips down, untuck toes, pull the heart forward. Witness the intensity exit your body. Witness the noise exiting and clarifying the relief, the joy. Crocodile pose, stack the hands, lower your forehead down. and do something comfortable with the feet that's really personal. And feel the breath circulating the blood in your body. Tune in to the comfort of healing you are able to provide for yourself. And as the Maha Mrityunjaya mantra, it's a healing prayer. And we'll stick with this chant for the whole month of June for healing. So we commit this chant to our memories. One more breath here. If there's a personal intention you want to direct your practice towards, please do so now. And let's make our way back into downward facing dog. Good. Welcome in all the sensations here, yes? My very first class I taught, we did a simple exercise and we're going to revisit it. Take a look around and just notice 3 things you see. Got it? Good. List 2 things that you hear. Could be your breath, could be the birds, could be the hum of a fan. And then list 1 thing you feel. 3, 2, 1. 3 things you see, 2 things you hear, 1 thing you feel. All right. Walk your hands back towards your feet and fold your body. Good. Feet together, legs together. Bend the knees, reach the arms. Utkatasana, chair pose. Good. Weight is in the heels. Lift the toes, spread them apart. Yeah, good. And then hands to the heart. Twist to the right. Keep the legs as steady. I love this variation. You don't have to go, right? We don't have to go to the edge all the time. Right? Don't be a sensation junkie, as they say. Chair pose. Utkatasana, come back through center. Thank God we're not holding that. Interlace fingers behind the low back and fold. The hands can stay close to the body. They can release away from the body. Yes? Bringing fluidity and love to the whole body. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit back, reach the arms up. Hands to the heart, twist to the left. 3 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Right? This too shall pass. Right? 2 more breaths. Like, be here in integrity, whatever that means to you. 1 more breath. Stay focused. Yes? Good. Utkatasana. Chair pose. Reach forward. Reach up. Interlace fingers behind the low back. Unbend your knees and fold. Inhale 3. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Hardest part sometimes is to just stay with your breath. Lovely. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Reach the arms up. Stand up. Open the heart. Gentle back bend here, engaging through the glutes. Hands to the heart. Samastitihi. How do we separate? Right? How do we tune in? Think about and consider the radio. If I have some millennials and you have never tuned a radio before, oh well. Tuning the radio. If you go from station to station, there's static in between, yes? So we use this attention, we use our focus, right, to tune into that frequency of clarity. And once we're there, there's absolutely no question of what right action is. Right? All the sacred texts tell us, right, this confusion is caused, this suffering is caused by confusion, by ignorance, by not knowing. If we're living in the noise and the static, how can we ever know? Chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold the body. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Stand up, open the heart. Samastitihi, hands in front of the heart. Good. Step your right foot forward about 2 feet. So you're in a short little stance. Beautiful. And then heel. This is step 1. Step 2, for more challenge, heel toe your right foot so it's exactly in line with your left foot. Yeah. Niña, can you spin the other way? For what's next, we're going to want this side profile view. Good. So you're on a tightrope. Yes, you're on a balance beam. So look down at your feet. That's harder. You don't have to do this version. All right. And then come up onto the balls of both feet. So you're perched up. There you go. Feel your whole body activate into the midline. Good. Stay here or bend both knees while keeping your spine perfectly upright. That's it. All right, and like lift the heels up. Good. And if you want more, add the arms. Extend them in front of you, palms facing up. Yes, there we go. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 1. Exhale. So stable, Niña, beautiful. Unbend both knees. Good. Step the left foot forward. See if you can stay on the balls of your feet. Reach the arms all the way up. Samastitihi, heels down, hands to the heart, and be a witness. Be a witness to the intensity and the anger and the frustration. Right? Exit your body. If you know how to take yourself out of that intensity in this pose, which we just did, let that shine a light to guide us towards that signal, towards our dharma, towards our signal. Inhale, reach your arms high up over the head. Exhale, fold. Send a breath to the backs of your legs from the hips all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Stand all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Remember, there are eyes in the center of your palms, hands to the heart, Samastitihi. Good. Let's do the other side. Step your right foot back a couple of feet, like 2 feet. There we go. And then you decide if you want to keep them a little wider, or you can heel toe that left foot and right foot. So your toe, heel, toe, heel. Maybe I'm talking too much. Inhale, lift both heels, perch up onto the balls of the feet, and like be patient. Like fine tune. We go from big tune to fine tune. Good. Bend both knees, keeping the spine upright. There might be a tendency to lean forward or lean back, so try your best to keep that spine upright. Good. And then extend the arms. If you like, palms are facing up. The soles, right? The sole of your hands, right? The soul of every act you do and you give through your hands. Let that be an offer with the sights skyward, upward. This pose is for the highest self, the highest version of you. One more breath. Good. You're going to step the right foot forward. See if you can stay on the balls of both feet. Lift both arms up. Samastitihi. Lower the heels, hands to the heart. Be a witness. Be an observer. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Pay attention to your breath here. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. That's the half lift. Y'all know that. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Good. Step the right leg to the back of the mat. High lunge pose. Good. Be here. Good. Notice if there's any enhancements, any fine tuning you can do to be just a little more stable here. Nice. Lovely. One more breath. Good. Interlace your fingers behind your low back, behind the back. Behind the back. Interlace your fingers behind the back. There we go. Technology. She's so tuned in. She tuned out of me. That's cool. And then separate your palms and then squeeze your fingers like they're stuck in a finger trap. Good. And awaken the inner wrist here. All right. Keep the hands as they are if possible. Come into your warrior 3 pose. Shift. It's okay to take a couple of hops. There's nothing to adjust with Nina's posture here. All right. We're going to go into crouching warrior. So keep the legs steady. Bring the hands in front of the heart to start. Good. Restabilize. Good. You're going to bend into your left knee a little bit. Good. So you're crouched. Take your right hand. Slowly bring it towards your left ankle. And if this is going well for you, reach that left arm straight out in front of you. Yeah, I know you're going to hit the screen. Good. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Notice if you're gripping through your skin, try to soften that so the lesson of this pose can magically circulate and penetrate into your bones. One more breath. Exhale. Good. Strong mind here. Come all the way up to stand. Right knee draws up into the chest. Hug the shin bone in. Good. That's it. All right. Now lift both arms up, but keep the leg there. Lower the knee to hip level. Extend, like open the leg out to the right. Yeah, you can keep it bent for now. Good. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 1. Exhale, bring that leg back through the midline and lower it down. Hands to the heart. Samastitihi. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step the left leg back. High crescent lunge. Make any refinements so that you could stay here for 10 minutes. Yeah. This reminds me, if there's tension in the low back, you can bend that back knee a little bit and it'll take it right out. Interlace your fingers very easily behind the back. And then like separate your palms and squeeze your fingers in towards one another. Right? And even here, the soles, right? The eyes of your hands, they've got your back here. Right? Who's got your back? You do. Your practice does. Take your gaze down towards the floor and slide into warrior 3 pose. Virabhadra. My teacher says. Virabhadra. Good. All right. Bend your right knee a little bit. Bring the hands to the heart. Find stability here. Crouching warrior. Slowly reach your left hand towards the right ankle. That's it. An option to extend. Niña, just touch your right index finger to your thumb. And we just curl into that mudra for a moment. Good, with your arm bent. Yeah, that's it. Beautiful. Inhale, 2. Soften the grip of the skin. Inhale, 1. Soften the grip of your jaw. Stand up, draw the left knee all the way up into the chest and pull that shin bone in. Good. Try not to lean forward or back. Good. Keep the leg where it is. Lift the arms up. Open the left leg to the left. 3 breaths. Excuse me. There's a sense of pushing down into your right foot to lift the whole essence, right? Higher. Final breath. Draw the left leg back into midline. Slowly release it down to the floor, hands to the heart. You are the same as the very highest. Right? For some of us, it's easy, right, to lift someone who needs assistance, needs love, needs compassion, right? It's easy to do that. And maybe it's more challenging to do that for someone you dislike. Now here's the practice as we stand in this pose. Like, how is it possible that each one of us is the same as the very highest? Yeah, if this were easy, I'm not sure we'd be here, right? This is not quite apparent to all of us. So use this practice as a way to tune in to your dharma, to your life purpose. I promise it will be clarified. Inhale, reach your arms way up high. Exhale, hinge from the hips and fold the body forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Step back into downward facing dog. Let's rinse all of that out with the vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga, half or all the way down. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, return to homeroom, downward facing dog. Make any refinements. Beautiful pose, so much wisdom. So much unlocking. All right. Step your feet wide as the mat. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Good. Malasana. Feel the strength of your outer legs. Feel the determination or the stamina of your hips, of your emotions, of your thoughts. One more breath here. Try to sink into the softness that might be hard to find during times of intensity. Lift your arms up high and then stand all the way up. Turn your toes to point forward for now. Yeah, good. However wide is good. Hands to the heart. All right. Niña, can you turn to face your camera? Good. I'm just going to do some balancing work here. All right, so heel to your feet, hip distance or closer. However makes you feel more stable on one leg, you know. All right, draw your right knee up into your chest. You don't have to mirror, we'll figure it out. Good. And then hug the shin bone in, just like we did earlier. Hug that shin bone in. Okay. And then we're gonna come into option, humble flamingo. Do you know this one? It's like bird of paradise, but you're binding the other way. Okay, so open that leg out just like we did. Good. And in this variation, your left arm, are you mirroring? You're mirroring? So your right arm is gonna wrap in front of your right shin. The other arm, left arm in front of left shin. Good. And then yeah, that's it. Let's just do this. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Good. And fold 90 degrees down. One breath here. Exhale, stay. Inhale, come all the way up. And rest that leg down for a moment. Shake it out. So cute. All right, we're gonna do that leg again. So right leg up, open it out. Good. Either take tree pose here or take a bind. You can take that free arm and wrap it around. Yeah, you can do, I'm gonna let it be free flow here. Tune in to your own unique frequency here. The goal is to balance and tune in. Whatever shape you're in, fold forward 90 degrees. Take a little curtsy, a little bow forward to say, I choose to remain humble in my life, to remain humble in my practice. And then stand up. Strong heart, strong mind. Samastitihi, let it go, shake it out, get a little, you can do a little bouncy. Oh, let's do this. Separate your feet like 2 or 3 feet wide, and then place your hand on your hips, and we're just gonna do some like hip circles here. Yeah, like, oof. Yeah. And then switch directions. Beautiful. And let's come to stillness. Stand in samastitihi. Other side. Left leg up. Good. Open it out. Good. The first time, let's just hold on to the leg, hand to the hip. Right. Tune in here. Tune into the very center. And then bow forward. Right. Notice where you're looking. Loosen the grip of your skin. Loosen the hold of the ego here. And then come back up to stand. Lower the leg down. Get soft little bends in the knees. Kind of like shake that out. One more time. Lift that left knee up. Open. Externally rotate. Good. And then either come into tree or come into the bind. You know, whatever that is, that looks great. Press down into your standing leg so you remain stable and grounded. And then bow forward. It's yoga practice. 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot balancing, right, in the abyss. So we practice how to balance between these two. Rise up with courage. Stand up. Samastitihi, let it go. Take the next couple breaths to release in the way that feels best to you. You can do more hip circles. You can just stand still. Good. All right. Let's rinse that out with a vinyasa. So Niña, you can turn whichever way. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, fold the body. Big breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, take your vinyasa. Maybe you really want to jump, you can do that. Bend one knee at a time here. Right? We're taking a walk into that sacred space. Notice the effects of your practice, of your dedication so far. Notice if a little bit of the noise has faded into the background and the sound of your breath has become a little more clear. Lower your knees down wide. Big toes touch, child's pose. Wide like a child's pose. Extend and reach the arms forward. Soften the chest down. Let the belly be really soft here. Lower the forehead towards the floor. The Mahamrityunjaya, one of my favorite lines, is about being ripe on the vine. Like a cucumber is the translation. But that you're so ripe and deep into your spiritual practice that to pluck the cucumber off of the vine, it doesn't take much effort. If you try to pluck a raw one that's not ready, it's going to kind of shake the whole vine. It doesn't want to leave. So we become so detached, so ripe, and so full of our spiritual practice that we can detach. We can end the suffering. We can heal. All right, you can stay here, or you can begin to lift the chest and just walk the chest forward. So the belly comes down towards the floor. Niña, we're going to do something different. Keep walking forward until the belly comes down. Yeah, and then the big toes are together. So the legs we're moving to frog pose. But we're taking steps towards frog pose. There we go. Yeah, and Camelot, I know you're out there and you like this inner groin opening. You can go ahead and come into frog pose here. Wherever you are is fine. We're trying to feel in our inner groin area. Good. There's a group of poses in yoga like these that kind of make you want to cry. And she's coming pretty deep. You don't have to be on your, like you can be perched up onto the palms. You can be up on, yeah, good. Thank you for demoing. You do what you need. We'll be here for a few moments, so take this opportunity to simmer. Okay, I didn't leave you. I'm still here. Inhale 3. Exhale. Yes, I'm here. Inhale 2. Good. Walk the hands forward. Release yourself very carefully out of this pose. Some walk forward, some walk back. Pause. Good. Take a few cat-cows in tabletop position. My dog is very mad right now. Sorry. All right. Tuck the toes, come back downward facing dog. Inhale, slide forward into plank pose. Good. And lower all the way down to the floor. Belly down, touch down. Inhale, cobra pose, curl up. Exhale, roll the chest down. Perch up your fingertips and walk them wide, wider than the shoulders. There you go. Elbows point up. Rolling cobra. Inhale, curl the chest up. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, curl up. Maybe you feel so strong you lift your hands for a moment. And good, roll back down. 2 more. Inhale, curl up, lift up. Exhale, roll down. Right, move with the pulse of your breathing. Last one. And roll down. Good. Interlace the fingers behind your low back. Shalabhasana, curl the heart up. Option to lift the legs, point the toes, very with like intensity. And for a moment, as you're lifted here, imagine there are 2 eyes dwelling at the soles of your feet. And right now they are looking up as well. One more breath, lift just a touch higher if you can. Exhale, release the pose. Soften the grip. Let the wrist rest by the hips. Rest one cheek to the floor. I'm going to move into a different room. Turn the other cheek. Again. For a moment, acknowledging that your noise that you're tuning out could be in fact somebody else's frequency. So we practice to honor all forms, all people. Stay strong in your spiritual practice so that you may come to the clarity of right action. Please flip onto your back. Hug the knees in towards the chest and press your low back into the floor. Yeah, at the same time, you're pulling the shin bones in. Oh, good, nice stretch in the fronts of the hips, the psoas muscles. Happy baby pose. Press the low back firmly into the floor. And let's end with a little spinal twist. So release the feet, find your favorite position of the legs, lower them to the left. Take your gaze softly over to the right. And switch. Legs over to the right. Make your way slowly into Shavasana, final resting pose. This is the final polishing, glossing. And if you need to go right at 11, it's 10:59 right now. Take a few breaths and exit the class. If you can stay, we'll be here for 2 minutes. I'll play the Gayatri for us.